Button. Button. So Wednesday night. It's hobby time as well. Oh, I did go off. I'm just wondering, like, there should be a message posted to the YouTube to go. Just, it's more a case of to make sure it's live without me having to triple check it. And it just popped up there saying the button's been pressed. Yeah, it just says time to do stuff, but that's all it's needed. I'm mostly set up, not 100%, but nearly there. Let's set it to the Warhammer character. Okay, words, work, please. Let's set it to the Warhammer category for once. I doubt it will change anything, but hey. If you don't try it. The amount of times I've looked into Warhammer category and the amount of folk that aren't doing a Warhammer related activity is there. So, compared to the art section where I will definitely get swamped by all the actual proper artists where I've always done these streams, then yeah, that's slightly different. We're not getting any fresher viewers. Yeah. I don't know. Shit will happen. I'm currently sitting very wrong in my chair. Ugh. But yeah. What the hell did you type, Steel? Did you have an aneurysm while trying to type that out? Because that's what it looks like. Try Hammer Go Warstar. Oh, it really your brain reset like 3 times while typing that. By like it. Oh no! Oh, I've got is the giggles. What am I missing from this side? I don't need to worry about that. I'm facing this way. Worry about that. So I know what I'm painting tonight. It's not a Warhammer miniature anyway, but yeah. Warhammer and mini painting are like synonymous to each other these days anyway. How is Steel? By chance, did you pick up Nightingale or are you waiting out on that one? It came out yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So I think you were interested in it. But I don't know if you picked up. No, it's on your wish list. Yeah. The only reason I bought it so quickly because I was thinking I'll look at it at payday, but I wanted to check the price of it, and I'm like, how much? I expected they were going to go possibly for the 40-50 pound mark for the game, but no. The price was lower than expected. I'm like, I'm just going to pick it up. What? Still, you need to be less accident prone. Vape exploded into my chest, but I fell backwards and broke my big toe. It folded backwards. Damn, that's an ouchie. Steel, you're already mostly broken. You don't need to add extra to the brokenness. Please. Dude. You've got a lot of games still to play and abuse and make B2 OP in. So you have. Ugh. But yeah, Nightingale was I was surprised at the price point of it. I'm like, oh, I kind of expected it to be higher, and then I just about to kick in. Chemical burns well, burns in general are not fun. Be it the lightest of burns to anything more severe. Do 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 do. I hope you get better soon, Steely. That's probably why you haven't been streaming the past few days. Because I was missing your stream. I was trying to find folk to watch, or at least listen to while I was doing my work. When you go missing, it's odd. There's a whole. But yeah, I'm also going into the office on Friday, so so Friday stream, depending on when I get out the office, I'm planning to. Well, I'm hoping to just go leave after 3 o'clock to get the earlier train, which is at 4:10, instead of the 5:30 one, and then I can stream normally. Uh, yeah, sorry, my Saturday D&D, well, roleplay group is having a vote, well, opinions moment, so have a chat hanging like there's no tomorrow. Um, so the ad should be now. Sorry for the ad. While that's doing that, while the adness is going on, I am going to quickly grab things that I meant to paste elsewhere. No, let's copy the order. Wasn't there. It would be good to do this with it automatically, but that requires webhooks, and that means enough access to the discords to do it autonomically. Maybe I can put this one. Oh, that's that one. Promote yourself there. I don't need to do that there. That happens automatically. That's it. Autonomics. So the ad should be over now. But yeah. So Friday I will be at work. I'm hoping to still stream some more Enshrouded. Days Gone. Well, I only had one viewer on the channel at the time, so his vote was the only one that counted. The main story is basically done and dusted. There's just the ending bit to finish off. There's very few missions left. But Ryusu voted unanimously by himself that he wants to see me go horde killing 100%. So there will be a great expenditure of ammo on Tuesday stream. I might start it Sunday if actually no, I might if I'm going to dual stream, like do art, Warhammer painting stuff, and then go into a game. I'll probably go more like to go into Enshrouded, but we'll see. But the very end content of Days Gone, so the new game plus, as I was saying, for those who might not have been there, there was nobody there really. As a new game plus, it makes the game go so much faster. The grind level is literally zero because you don't have. Well, it saved all my cash, so it meant buying stuff was easier. It meant getting all the camp rep was already sorted out, so I was just getting mission after mission after mission. So wasn't dilly dallying going, well, I need to explore, find stuff, and all that. So it gave me that kind of. I don't know if the word retrospective is the right one, to be honest, but it's a word. A different take in the game. It felt more story-ish because the story was going so quickly. Yes, there's superfluous little purposes like horde killing, bandit camp clearing, and all that shenanigans. So, horde killing is going to be the name of the game, but running around with a 50 cal sniper rifle and a silenced assault rifle when I want to be quieter just makes things so much easier. If it's just pure horde killing, I might go for the highest damage assault rifle rather than the silent one to just go, because the sniper rifle I'm using at range and just aiming it into massive bodies because it's killing 2 to 3, maybe even 4 at once. So it's like he big body of zombies. That sniper rifle doesn't stop until the mag is empty, and then I'm reloading as quick as possible to get the last few rounds out of it. So they're already triggered, so there's no harm in making more noise. Except for the sake of specials, but the specials have a habit of sneaking up on me and being near enemy regardless if I'm silent or not, so but yeah, fun and games. But yeah, Days Gone's not 100% gone yet, but it should be gone by the end of the month, which isn't that far away, to be honest. We've only got about a week of this month left. So it might still be here in March. But I'll be looking for another secondary game. I don't know if I'm not saving Nightingale for stream. I'm already started playing. I've just done the tutorial things again because I know the tutorial. I went through it in the beta that I played in last year, so I wanted to get through that as fast as possible because I was doing the trips drops, but they kept saying I didn't have the game. But when I was like, but I have bought it, I have played it, I hadn't done the character creation, but I had opened up the game to just double check a few settings and set up a graphics profile on it. And it still said I hadn't bought the game, so I ran through it today on my lunch time. I made my character, ran through the tutorial sections, got to the first realm that's where I can make my proper house, and basically logged off. And now, and now the trips drops triggered properly, and I can now claim. So it gives me some decent starting gear. So the Twitch drops are worth it if you want to grab them. I suggest, I think it's the 28th the Twitch drop is, so I would suggest grabbing them if you're going to play the game in the near future. That way you've got some. It may be purple, but purple's not a bad colour. Overall. Okay. It's the first I've had in a while where it's been one of the drops is 8 hours long, but that looks like for a little companion that could be sat in your base, so it's like, it's Little Doggo. I'll take Little Doggo. Just like Steel took the cat for Skulls and Bones. I caught that drop as well. Although I'm still having problems with drops on browser. So if I try to get drops on my Firefox or Chrome on my main PC, I've also tested at least Firefox on my laptop, I can't get drops. It doesn't count for some reason. Don't know why. I've made sure the ad blocker was off, and I got lovely ads I've never seen in Twitch before, where the screen shrinks and you get the little banner ad appearing at the bottom of the screen and vanishing again. It's like, yeah, this isn't staying off for long. Those kind of ads were popping up on me. So that was kind of annoying, but I still couldn't get the drops to start counting time, and I don't know why. Audio wasn't maximum, didn't do any shenanigans about muting audio and sound settings or anything like that, still won't trigger. As soon as I put it on my little Android TV, drops work like that. So there's something being detected in my computer thinking I'm not watching the stream properly. And to be honest, there's nothing I could do about it. I feel it's happening across 2 computers, so maybe browser related. Because I have the same plugins installed on my Firefox, so it copies over to my laptop, so they would still always be linked up. Same with my Chrome, so it's like it's weird. It's only a recent discovery, but I haven't really done drops recently, other than the Nightingale. Skulls and Bones was that I was the first they had tried to do drops in a while, because Steel was doing Skulls and Bones and was expecting the drops to work, and I was trying a few things, different things, I did manage to get it work for that one, but since then they've been shitty. So Twitch has deployed something to do with drops. The only other drops I've done recently is the No Man's Skies one, because I just seen that there were drops for it, and I went, oh, I'll quickly grab some of them, because a couple of extra ships is quite good for No Man's Skies, to be honest. Especially A-class ships. I don't have many ships in the No Man's Skies. I kind of need to go back to that and kind of play it through a bit more at some point. I don't know about fresh starting it, but there's a few things I would like to do in that game that I still haven't done. But that's that. I need to cook my own dinner tonight, so I will need to finish for a decent amount of time later on. Anyway. Yeah, whatever the new system is, still it's been really shitty on my browsers for some reason. Obviously, my Android TV is the Android app basically for Twitch. They've done some things to that annoys me. So like the home screen, instead of showing everyone who's on, well, it used to be, it would show me everyone who's online up to a max number. Which I didn't mind. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like it's like the sidebar on browser where you go, you can do show more, show less. Obviously, there's a limit to that, so it's like, that's fine. I didn't mind that because that meant most of the time whoever was watching was on my screen. But recently, I don't know when it changed, it's probably in the last few weeks, it's excluding certain people from the home screen that I would normally watch. Now, that's just the strange thing. It's folk I've definitely pressed and been on a streamer before or watched more consistently than the rest of my follow list, because there is obviously a lot of folk I follow who are barely going to the channel these days because they're either not doing something I want interested in, or there's someone else I might watch on at that time. The usual kind of shenanigans. So now I have to go into following and then go hunt people down, and it's like, if it's not consistent on who's on the homepage and who's not, and it's like, I feel like putting in a massive rant about it, but it will just get ignored. So, well, the main thing is the app's working and does the job, because I like having my wee TV, Android TV box. It's an old Nvidia Shield Generation 1 TV box for Android. And it's over a decade old now, when I think about it, because I got it back when I was in uni. So it did. So it's not the most powerful hardware, but it still does the job. At the end of the day, it does the job. Hell, this Wii remote is still holding a decent charge as well, and it just sits on my desk and goes. It's just every so often I get the warning saying battery's low. I'd charge it for like half an hour and it's topped up. But yeah, that it's one of those little things. I kind of thought, why not for being able to do certain things on my TV. It was more because I had the Nvidia Shield tablet when that came out. Do all the shenanigans between the Nvidia Shield tablet and the TV box. Done it for a little while, but then I just went, oh well, I can have the Twitch app and I can have that on my wee TV at the side of my thing, and I don't have, because at that point I was either having, I did have Sky TV at the time, so I was watching some things through the Sky TV on my wee TV to have as background noise, but when I had that, it's like, well, I can put up a Twitch stream. Like the main one I'm watching, so like if it wasn't streaming just now and Banlish was on, he'd be on that TV. And sometimes I'd have another stream on my main computer, because although Banlish is doing something interesting, someone else might be doing something I want to be interested in as well. Hell, there used to be times I could sometimes have four streams open. Not all of them audio. Depends on what they were doing. Sometimes it was just watching someone paint something specifically I wanted to see painted. Wasn't worried about the audio. But sometimes I would have maybe 2 or 3 stream audios going over. It's a lot to process. But I don't do that as much now, because not many of the folk I watch now cross over as much. It's also with the lurking thing changed as well, where they're not counting the lurk unless you are fully audioed up. So there is that aspect of it. So leaving a casual lurk isn't as casual anymore. So because muting the tab doesn't work anymore, so it's like so. But there's not many. The time I was doing most of my casual lurks was mainly when folk were pushing for partner, and there was generally 2 or 3 of them doing it at the same time, and mainly in communities I liked, people I liked as well. So it's like I wanted to have a counter reviewer for them, but nowadays obviously that's hard to do. I get that. I get Twitch's point. How many partners gamed the system to get in the door to get to the higher revenue stream? But then again, there's always a way to game the system, to be honest. Whatever system they make up, someone will find a new way to game it. But anyway, let's move over to the little desk while I finish setting up for. I thought that was good. I should be hungry, but I'm not actually overly hungry just now. Press that button. Now the down camera won't work because it still can't. Changed down. Yeah, I did see that. Radio Sue was telling me last night about that one. The email came out not long after I started streaming last night, so I hadn't actually seen it. So it's going up £1 in the UK. So it's basically going back to where it was, in essence. I've lost the button I want to press. Where are you? I want to see my big chat over here as well. Oh, that's there. Just comes up here, the main dashboard. Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. $4.49. I thought it was slightly lower than that. It's like, also the email didn't divulge a lot. It was literally, oh, we're putting prices up. Go see this article, which is annoying. So many emails since yesterday. Stop praising countries. Go ahead and make blog post. I just said automatics. Yeah, according to Twitch's own blog about it, current UK prices are meant to be $3.99 for a tier 1 web sub, and if you go to the new price, it's $4.99. Now, mobile pricing was separate, potentially, so it might be different pricing, and that's just where I'm reading it from still, so you know where I'm reading it from. No cat. Go lie down. But yeah, according to that, it's going from $3.99 to. It doesn't surprise me. There's a slight difference in the pricing when you. Someone did mention that before. I think somewhere mentioned it was cheaper to go through mobile at one point. Let me pause that because that's got slightly late. But ooh, I can score. Yeah. Not the best score, but it's a score. But yeah. Now the cat just wants to annoy me because that's all she's been doing today. Listen, this is I'm prepped. Not. A. About the table. But yeah. I mentioned the table water pot. I don't think there's any water in it. I mean, it's all evaporated, so it's literally nothing left in it. Back in a moment. Water. Light palette. That's definitely hasn't been up for a wee bit. Should still be. There's still some moisture in here. The paint on it is a bit done, but I'm not worried about the paint that's on it. White palette, rehydrated. Just as long as there's some nice patches, because I'm mainly for what I'm going to be painting most of tonight, or just for now at least. Um, using 3 colours. So what I am going to colour to at least is this mask. Kind of needed. I need to kind of should have cleaned it off a bit more before spraying it, but hey, it has been done. I'll work with what I've got. I'm just giving that dusting because it has been sitting idle, lying about. Actually, maybe 4 colours. And how many folk are you are paying attention? So this is going to be 2-tone. One half's going to be one colour, one half's going to be another colour. The nice squiggly lines is going to be a shiny colour, a metallic. The only thing I want to change the colour of is going to be the lips. So let's get the colours. And between whoever's in chat now can ask for a colour. So they can for the lips. This is just a random paint project, just because I've printed the mask. Nope, that is not the colour I'm looking for. Nope, that's the wrong red. That's the first colour. So one colour is going to be corn red, so half the mask is going to be that red. Yeah. The other half is going to be this purple. So it's going to be half that, half that. Boop. Right now. Not that colour. The shiny metal colour is not going to be like super shiny. It's going to be Warp Block Bronze. Doesn't sound like the liquid in there. in a minute. My mixer's not on. There's a chance because I was doing efforts to try and make sure these were more sealed. That's why they've got little tie wraps on them. I need to plug back in my mixer. I unplugged it for reasons. I can't remember the reasons now because it was fucking months ago. I need light in this corner. I was going to say, why do I not have a spare slot? Because I've used it for something, then took that something away. Yeah. That's a something. So, colour wise for the lip, obviously those three colours out. I would recommend not another red or purple, to be honest. To go for either a shiny metal, like so gold or silver or a bluey silver. That's three I've definitely got. To go for yellow or blue or green. There is some pinks in there, but not neon pinks. If you think that would be something, like that's kind of more of a purple. That screamer pink. It says it's a pink, but it looks more like those two had a child. Inky by Darkness would be interesting. So, we have the main colour, so let's just. I need to actually go. Put that one on, turn you up. Go, that's prepared. I'm going to get rid of some of these little nips of things. We'll really get into this. I suppose this kind of mask would fit in with Nightingale because it's the Feywells and they wear a fancy. The top character wears a fancy mask. There was kind of another reason why I kind of printed this out, but that reason has wandered off now, so yeah. Helldivers 2 has been fun just now because I managed to get the weapon I was after on the premium brand. I managed to get up to 80 medals today, and I was like, yes! I got it, but I didn't have time to play a mission with it yet, so tomorrow I'll get a mission done with that before I do anything else. Basically, when I finish at 4 o'clock at work, I'm basically logging straight into Helldivers 2 just now. Just to mainly do the daily mission because it's 15 free medals. And now that the joining lobbies is working, well, was working briefly today, I can jump into other people's maps now to just reinforce them rather than starting my own map and run around like a solo idiot. Which I've been doing a lot of for the past, well, since Friday, because that's when it broke. So, let's see. You know what? You wouldn't be a bad colour. I'll go for that one. Seeing as no one's actually talking up, I'm going to give you. I'm going to put a poll up. If no one votes, I'm just going to pick one. What are you? You know what? Not that one. That's not a good one. It's not the colour it was. Yeah, Seth, it's anti-material rifle, 60 kills. I managed to get it across 2 missions. Although some plebs, well, I'm saying pleb, he was a level 2, he's barely started the game. I called down my special weapon. He took it. I had to contemplate for 60 seconds. So do I kill him and take it off him and then go in a cycle of he kills me, I kill him for the rest of the map? So when like, you know what? He can keep the rifle. He barely used the fucker. To be honest. So, but towards the end of the map, because I had my cooldown eventually happened, so I managed to call my own version down again. Got that. Near the end of the mission, he was randomly shooting one of the teammates, another level 2. He kept shooting him, wounding him, making him use stims. So I pulled out the anti-material rifle and ended his life. Just for the fun of it. And it was right at the end of the map, so I was like, do you know what? There was still some outposts not done that. Do you know what? I went straight to extraction, typed up the code to get the drop ship started, and waited on him to try and kill me. Do you know what? He didn't do it. The guy was being a little bit of a dick. I hadn't unlocked the anti-material rifle, but I have got so many requisition points saved up. I went like, I might as well just buy it. It's okay for certain types of missions. I haven't tried it against bots, so until I've tried that, I can't say anything. On that regards, but against small bugs and even the front armored bug, the red one, it does okay. Maybe an oversight, Seth, or they're just expecting you to buy the new unlocks as soon as they're available. I hadn't touched the anti-material rifle because I didn't want it, to be honest. I only got the auto cannon because of Aconite playing with it and seeing how decent it was for roaming and clearing out bug holes instead of relying on 4 grenades and having to constantly resupply from there. So the Stewart I would still take because it's a decent mobile MG. Yeah, I think it is a low level and it's like literally the third unlock in that list. Second or third. It's very low on the list. But I'm level 16 now. I want to get to 20 to get the railgun because I feel like the railgun is needed for likes of the Charger. If I'm going in a squad, there needs to be, to be honest, there should always be at least a autocannon, a railgun kind of thing. Even that had some reloading my autocannon because it was a box nest, so yeah, one shot reload, but it breaks armor. So if it takes off a big chunk of armor on like the Charger's leg, it means folk with non-armor piercing weapons can fuck up the Charger type thing. I don't know if it can break his head armor in one shot, but it can also be put into unsafe mode where you can boost more power. The only thing is, if you charge it more overloaded, if you hit 100% overloaded charge, it blows up on you and you become mist. So you need to basically you're running it at 90% overloaded if you're wanting to do serious damage with it. But yeah, the one shot reload, but I expect it, and I need to play with it first, but I'm aiming to get it anyway. Is to fire it and be switching back over to the Dominator because I've got the Jar 5 Dominator unlocked now, and pettering the thing because either the armor's weakened or removed with the railgun. I'm hoping. So I'm hoping that will be a good combo, kind of changeover style. A good primary and a good tertiary weapon kind of combo. So one shot quickly over to the main weapon, the primary weapon, primary black gun, and pepper the thing. And I put a picture of it. It does sound like it's a bolter. The category of weapon is explosive. It's not a shotgun. It's not an assault rifle. It's just explosive. Let me do this. Boom. I haven't done the whole thing. We go for shiny gold. Occupy darkness. We'll see how if we get many votes. I'm kind of leaning towards Incubi because I use it a lot as a tertiary to those two colours I normally pick. So that red and purple. It's kind of fitting. So typical blue. If it looks horrid, I can always change it. Typical blue. We'll set it a 10-minute vote and see what happens. No, these were a Kickstarter a while ago, but the company's gone completely bust now. So I have some of these tops left that I'm not using. I just don't have the right size. I did look it up, but I forgot the size. The right size pellet BB type sphere to go inside it. I don't want to use metallic ones because they were kind of plastic. But yeah, that was a Kickstarter. They're not perfect. That's why I've got these tire straps, because there is some drying out. Some of my paints did go bad. I had to replace them last year. Like this one, I'm not too sure if it's alive. Might be having to change that. I wish, to be honest, Citadel would change over to dropper tops. But I used to paint direct from pot before I used the wet palette, and having dropper tops is more convenient. Damage fine. That sounds like there might not be any paint in there. So there's some wetness. Just too high. But yeah, it was a Kickstarter that was many years ago. But the guy who done it obviously didn't sell enough, to be honest. The idea was good. It's the seal's not perfect. The little lids go on quite well at the tops, but I was finding that they were going like that with sounds that feels like the paint's probably went quite dry, might be even too gloopy to recover. So I might actually have to open that one up to see what's going on inside. Overall, keeping a straight line in this section is going to be annoying. But to be honest, that was going to be annoying irrespectively of this. I don't even have. Cat, no. What am I looking for? I'm not stalling, but I didn't press that either. So I put a poll up. Probably my first poll in forever. Yeah, going vertical split. Nah, I don't know about a horizontal split. No, I don't like the idea of the horizontal split going that way. Yeah. I'd rather it be a vertical split. And I will suffer for my own decisions for it. What I'm looking for, and so one thing I don't I do kind of have one, but I don't know where the fuck I sat it. Cat, where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? You know what it is, Cat? Come on, tell me. No, you don't know what it is. Yeah, I didn't think you did, Cat. I do have a. They're bendy for sticks. Nope. I just need a straight edge, to be honest. Because I can kinda. You do. I can get you out of the box. You're non-flexible. Because I've already got some things that will help. It's just mainly in the middle of the nose. And slightly under the lip, the under nose. That it's going to be a bit more hamperage. What am I looking for to make a mark on this? Yeah, let's put some work on this. Pen has sat on my desk since forever. It will work. Yeah, no, it's going to work. Oh well. It's going to be by eyeball. Mechanical pencil is something I haven't owned in forever, Seth. Ooh. But I do have a normal pencil that has a decent point on it somewhere. Maybe back in minutes. Pencil's always good. So, I have a standard shitty pencil. Taken from my polling place because COVID, and I just pointed in my pocket of a jacket, and it's lived there ever since. Well, they do say about reusing things as best you can. That looks roughly about right there. Oh, that's eyeballing that's going to be. It's not so much a straight edge, I just need something to. Perfect, no, but it'll do. So that's the bit where it's going to be a bit annoying. The rest of that will sort itself out. So it will. Yeah, I'll do. But mark along the nose, which is the main point. Looks ugly, but it'll do. We will start with red. Let's see. Yeah, you sound like there's no paint live in you. Was that very empty when I've done that? You're thinking I bought a big pack of tie-wraps. And I got these. See how bad this looks. There's a slim layer of paint left. No, there's some paint left. So why was it not going downwards? Unless it was slightly blocked. And that's more proper. Not checking that first. That's the only other thing I don't have out of enough here. The paint is good. And then I just need to do. Where did I put it? I don't need it right this second, but Obviously, to tie that thing to it again. That's my own problem. But to be honest, given the time frame I left this and done that bit fix to try and seal up the pots a bit better, that hasn't dried out at all. That's a good thing, except for that purple. I need to flip out that one. But yeah, right that side. We will need, well, since it's a large area, we might as well use the large base brush. The joys of, you're painting a large fucking area. Get one of the big brush set. I don't have a bigger one in this. That moment of, because on the amount of area I'm doing, it's like, bigger would be better. This will also be the first thing I'll put paint on since this year. And around there first. Definitely some areas I'll need a smaller brush for, but just for first coat, large area. The paint's going to dry quite quickly. And this colour will be a bit lighter than I normally see it, because I normally paint this over black, so it dulls it down a little. Do 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 do. This mask was part of one of the random 3D printing projects I backed. I'm like, ooh, I'll print that out. As I said, I originally printed it for a reason. That reason's wandered off, so it's getting, the colour choice has changed. Yeah. Settling, how is the anti-material hunt? Are you doing okay? I was able to join lobbies earlier on, so I could actually join people rather than run around solo, but rather than folk that were on the Steam's list. Oh, he's probably mid-dive. I can't see my Steam list just now to see what's going on in that sense. Do 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 do. Really good large flat surface. Lots of paint needed. Do, 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 do. Oh well, one vote, Temple Car Blue it is. Yeah, we'll stand out. That's certainly. I will go over the lips again with probably a little bit of either white or grace here, just to kind of freshen up before the blue goes on, especially if there's any mistakes with red or purple. And the metallics will overpower most paints under it unless it's a bad. I don't think I've got any metallics that wouldn't overpower most of these colours in some way. So I think there's going to be a little nuisance for. It's going to be a bit in there as well. It's going to be the same. It's going to be hard to tell which colour is going to be the dominant one because that gap right there. I have got a brush thin enough to put some red in on the right as I'm looking at it just now, and some purple on the left. Same with here. It's going to be a bit on the unclear side, but down the bridge of the nose. Even just now, that looks nearly bang on half and half. It's not perfect, but just for initially having a line, it's not looking too bad. To be honest, the only thing is being able to kind of wear this mask is the only thing I hadn't fully sorted out. But I have a couple of ribbons I got from somewhere, and maybe, although probably annoying, I can just hot glue them potentially on right here and here there, potentially. I wouldn't work with my glasses to be honest, but that's like anything. As soon as you've got glasses, when it comes to things like masks or anything like that, it's like, yeah, you have glasses. It sucks for you. What is a Ryosu kicking for? You missed the vote. You've been outvoted. Unless it was your vote. To be honest, one person voted, so I don't know who the one person was. It doesn't tell me who the person was. It just tells me there was a one person, and they picked Tim Blue for the lips. Nice baby. Honest. Second coat, most likely. Yeah. But before that, I need to play with purple. That one was different. It feels like it's solid. Something feels wrong with this pot, so just put this way. Yeah, I went solid. This is what I was trying to prevent. So this is what it's turned into. I don't know if you can see in there. It's turned into a kind of gloop. But it's just, it's non-recoverable. Don't even know if I've got a spare one of that colour. This is what I've been trying to prevent with. So they eventually go. Oh, it's like with the ball was sitting for a while. So where's the ball? Where are you, tweezers? Yeah, so that's why I got an airbrush. To make it easier for me to spray stuff. Is it? Yeah, this is stir ball. Yeah. Paint maintenance. Right. You need to go that way. You need to sit over there now. That needs to just all go in there at the road. That technically I need to remeasure because I'd forgotten what size it was. In 6 and 7 millimeters. I think I remember Googling it. Well, Amazon it. Let's see here. The let's have a replacement. That's my plasma gun ammo tin that I use for that. That is its job. Storm paint. Not plasma ammo. Then I don't have any. If I did, then I'm completely in the wrong business. I'm technically in the amount of space I've got this stuff. I meant to go further down that because that's an unused one. So I have a spare lid that's been sitting for a while. That one needs cleaned up. Taken care of. Like a few others I've got sitting in my desk. So next I need to get pop the lid without breaking the seal. That goes in there. That goes on there. I need to find my tie wrap gun and tie wraps. Do 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 do. Clear that. Dos. Arquatos. Oh. That haircut nearly went the wrong way. Those two colours. Base. Oh, it's the hat, not the cursed hat. Well, that. Well, that's whatever. Right. Do, 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 do. It's going to be upside down for a little bit. I'm going to put a stop button. This is feeling thinner. This one's definitely going to need to coat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's got hold of something. Don't me. I don't even know what you're playing about with out there. What are you batting about? Hmm? What is a cat? Your attention seeking has been odd the past few nights. Hell. Last Friday you woke me up at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Oh, that one's back. I had my Android TV tuned into something. Oh, that's definitely a screen I've not seen in a while. I should always open this up every so often. Purple is deep in it. That shouldn't affect much of me doing this here. Buttons are anyway. Sometimes actually it's quite good to be sloppy when it comes to painting. It's just a case of just slap the paint on because you're planning double, triple coat it depending on the paint. How bad the marks are, because you can see here it's kind of patchwork grime. It shows its own problems, but that's where second and third coats come in. The paint's been extremely thin because it's just open, brand new, so it's not had time to be anything else yet. Check there. Can't check it that way. Well, I can check that just now, but I don't want to. Getting paint on this, I'll need a bit. That area there is going to be a bit of a chase on which colours where. So, if you save that for a brush, it's a bit thinner. That's basically going to not happen until there's at least 2 coats on both sides. Because the purple went on slightly thinner, but it's a brand new open paint, so that might be why. Need to give it a little bit of time to dry between. But the joys of doing one half one colour, one half the other colour, you can switch sides. Oh, pardon. Do, 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 do. Just quickly read something. The joys of changes, but when since life not had changes of some description? Okay, whatever. It's a very, very strange thing to get. And I need to actually remember where I got this mask from so I can maybe ping it up somewhere. Or ping at least the studio that created it when it posters up. Posters? Not doing posters. Pictures. Pictures is the word I'm looking for. Oh, my head is not with it today. Would have a glove on, but I've not got many of them left. I actually need to get more gloves at some point. That was coming out weirdly. It's not. I've done that before. Yeah. Huh? What was what a hint? Huh? Ba? Could text for the last 2 minutes is gone already. Because no, I'm not expecting you to get. I'm thankful you got me them randomly last time. I'm getting myself. Because to be honest, I'm starting to use once the resin printer gets back up and running again. The moment it's not been on because of how cold it is in the loft. But obviously I do have a project to fix that. And that's printing a 3D enclosure for it. I have the filament to do it. I just need to get printing. I bought 2 kilos of fucking filament. Not that it cost us. That's one thing I must admit. In all the time I've been dabbling with 3D printing, at least the plastic side, the price of filament has never skyrocketed. There has. Let's just hope they never take a leaf out of HB's book where their printer ink and all that shenanigans where they want it to be as a service. They can't really, to be honest, they can't really do that as much with 3D printers, but guys, someone will try. If it can make money, someone will try it. So they will. Hell, even Amazon wants you to, with certain products, do you wish you set it up so you'll get this product X amount every X amount of time? Like, I got it for when I was super glue. It's like, do you want to set up a recurring where every month you get another one? And like, to be honest, I'm never going to be in a position where I need that much fucking. This is where. Don't splurge on me. Okay. Just as a bubble. Woohoo. Paint wants to say hello. Yeah. I need to start printing now because it means I can at least keep inside the printer a wee bit more. That's the main thing I want to do. Because basically for resin printing, it does say it needs to be around about 20 degrees. Now I have printed a little colder than that because when I was printing some of the stuff, it wasn't super warm, but I have done it when it's been warmer because of summer. Because I did get my 3D printer, the resin printer, with my last bonus from work. Pure print like that. I'm going to get a jammed lid. So I haven't printed with the printer with it being so cold over winter because loft has insulation between this room and the main roof. Yes, not exactly much insulation between the main roof itself and the outside world. So that's like most homes. It hasn't. The loft hasn't actually been converted into a space for a human to be in for long periods of time, basically. Um, but it was never a plan to. It was only mainly going to be storage. And the 3D print, the resin printer being up there out of the way is a good thing because of smell. So with the 3D printer enclosure, part of the plan is it will keep the air from the printer is filtered anyway. So it is because that's why I bought that specific printer. But the plan is to either get a very small heater to help heat up that space while it's printing and then turn it off. But I would need to have a temperature sensor on it to say I want to keep that space at roughly 18 degrees, say. And the enclosure will keep most of the heat in. So it's not like burning extra electricity for the sake of it. So if I was to try and do it without an enclosure, um, a little heater will take forever to warm up the whole roof space, and two, I might get an odd chap at the door from the police thinking I've got something going on in the loft that involves growing plants that shouldn't be growing indoors in a ceiling space under high temperatures. So there's that. There's also the fact is there's like the hot air exhausts off of my PC that sits up there that runs my little Plex server and is currently running my bots from my streaming channels. It puts out heat. I could potentially try to duct that air towards the printer. It's not going to take it all the way up to 18, but it would help. It's like excess heat that's constantly being blown off anyway, so it could potentially be redirected into the enclosure. Not easily or efficiently, but it's that. So that is kind of the plan. With my bonus this year, I need to sort out some financial stuff, so I'm not buying anything big, but sorting out the resin printer to have its enclosure sorted out, which I've already got most of that sorted, and having a small heater to get air in there, just to get some hot air into the enclosure, is going to be my main priority this year, so I can use it more consistently through the year. Because there's been some stuff I've been wanting to print off, but I've held off because temperatures. A couple of things. There's at least two things I was going to print off for the wife. At least two versions of it. So one I'll leave as grey resin, and one I'll probably potentially paint for her. See how she might want both of them painted. To be honest, that's the other option. So it is. What am I checking here? What am I checking? Nothing bad at all. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wrong button. I don't want to maximize you. I wanted to close you. Go away. That's fine. But yeah, that's my kind of plans for my 3D printing. I'm surprisingly not got a stray trophy commission so far this year, but that was never going to be like a solid gig. It was just like someone asking, "Can you do this for me?" And it's like, "Yeah, I can. This is going to be the rough price." And they're like, "Cool, that's fine, done." So back to purple, I'd say. Rotate you around. The red looks decent, although I can just see where a mark, and the pencil mark is still showing up. So that's from what. If though, I don't think you can actually see that on the stream though. For the preview, I can't see it, but that's a small window. Let's see. Right, I'm just going to peruse my own stream a second. Back to my channel. Because I want to see. Okay. Bam, bam. Focus. Just noticeable. It will get. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to fling shade all over it once it's done, so there's something over the top of it before I varnish. I don't think that mark's going to really show up above that left eye. Don't mare me. Hmm? What do you want, cat? Hmm? Don't meow me. You're not getting anything. You're not getting up. It's not time. You're not getting space up. No. Oh. You'll be back to your normal food tomorrow if that's what your complaint is, cat. We had that other food to use up, so you're back to your normal food tomorrow. It was technically canned food, but food is food. And my was the cat. Didn't like some of his wet food. So, in general, to be honest, I've been lucky with the two cats I've had so far, Tifa and Eris. Both of them were never really overly fussy about food. I think there was one cat food we got once Tifa wouldn't eat, but it was a stray random cheapo brand. I think it was a random. We just got a hold of it from somewhere, and it was like, yeah, she didn't so much turn up her nose. She just walked away from it as if to say, yeah, I ain't eating that, dude. Kind of situation. So we never got it again. I think it's tinned cat food. I don't know if it's just the brand we got at the time. We've had our tin. We tried to tin. I've given her a tin of cat food before, and she didn't really take it. But the wee picture she absolutely adores. Eris would eat. Eris was a glutton of a cat. Any food you put into her, she would eat. She would scoff it so she could go steal the other cat's food. And that was how enamored she was with food. Overall, greedy little fucker. If I were to, as I kind of jokingly said, if I were to pass away in my sleep, she'd probably eat my remains. So she would. Not that she's here now to even attempt that, but it was that kind of hunger. Even human food, she was all over the top of whenever she could. When the last time this big brush goes near that line? Well, this purple's looking better on the second coat, which I was expecting. In that area too much. Taking too much more paint off than I'm putting on. That's not looking too bad. I think so far. What do you think? Got a wee bit more work with the red and purple before I touch the... I think I'll sort of the lips first before I go after the squiggles with the metallic. That sounds like a good proper plan, to be honest. So sort of the purple and red in like these finer areas and along the line, and anywhere the squiggles are that might need them filled in a bit better. Yeah. It's going to be the next step. Just realised that light was a wee bit in frame. Do 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 do. Huh? Why is there something pinned on that? What is that? Yeah, I understand that. Oh! I just been gifted a sub in someone's channel. Okay. I was wondering why there was a random ping on my Twitch there. So many Helldiver streamers now. Need the sound. I can't do it in this. My laptop struggles with certain things now, so I may need to change it over and do certain things for it. To be honest, my laptop's got old. But then again, I did abuse it for a good number of years as being the sole streaming platform I streamed off of and gamed off of at the same time. So it wasn't like the hardware was underutilized at one point. I used to run the stream and I'd play certain games with it. Um, let's check something. Okay, my time. Actually, that's actually time's got on a little. Because I would like to eat my dinner before 10 o'clock. And it is around about 10-minute microwave. So let me just double check this before I do anything else. Say that anyway. What brush do I want? No, it's just another large base. I don't need another large base. Oh, actually, I did have bigger. Actually, that would have been overkill, and that brush is. Yeah, that brush is in some TLC on a grand scale. That's a medium shade. It's definitely not the brush for this. It's definitely not that brush I need. Although for some spots, yes. But it's mainly going to be filling in certain prints. That's a shade with this one. Medium base would help with. Actually, no. I have a small base brush. Medium there? Medium there. Medium there looks like it might be the right one. Mm-hmm. Like in that gap, it's going to be a bit of an indifference. Whichever colour dominates, it dominates. That did come over. The joys of using that brush, that big base brush, a little too much. To be honest, this is one of the colours that I actually have for my airbrush because I'm wanting to use corn red as my base for my Horus Heresy Blood Angels, so not the atypical Blood Angels red. So a touch, basically a tone darker, my Blood Angels for the Horus Heresy ones. Um, I've done proper Blood Angel red, Blood Angels way back in second edition, so I've done that colour. I don't need to do that dance yet again. Not that it's hard to do, to be honest. Um, it's just when some will say, "Oh, but that's corn red." It says it's corn red. It's like, yeah, but I prefer this color of red, this tone of red. Always have. Just don't do chaos. Because this brush doing the upper layer of each of the squiggles would be ideal, but I need a smaller brush for the sides just so it's more controlled. I think I could use this on the side depending on where it is, but we'll save splurging. The red looks not too bad. Some of the purple looks like I might need to do another little big layer, but I'd be staying away from the central line this time round. Smaller brush, I can do quick edits like that, where it's like, wee bit over, I can quickly delete it. Yep, that's the what pot there. But it's starting to take shape anyway. Looking decent. Oh, I missed a good bit there because the way I was holding it, because I'm right-handed. Turn the mask a certain way to paint it. Because I'm right-handed means you miss things from certain angles. That's why I'm trying to round a bit more this time. Especially because it's mainly small correction areas where I've just not got brush into in the bigger one. There's also something even for small paint, miniature painting itself. Always turn your model about. Don't just paint it from one angle and then hope everything's fine, because you will miss spots. It's definitely something I've done a few times where I've went, oh shit, I've been painting it this way and not went, I need to tilt it this way a wee bit more because now I can see the top bits. Same with airbrushing. You need to try and catch it at every angle, so just paint it flatly straight on, you'll miss bits, so you have to go from the top, from the bottom, basically every angle you can potentially see and go, can I see that with my eye? Yes, let's that. If I can see it, the airbrush can see it, and I need to try and aim it properly. It's part of the reason why I still like printing my plastics in blue filament, because when it comes to spray painting, be it black or white, I know I need to eliminate all the blue to get there. So I had been doing black plastic at one point and white plastic, but both of those colours are have their own problems. Also, if I've got the bare print in blue, it's picked up better by the camera for like a progress thing. For this is what it looked like when I started, because when I done white, the light, it would you would lose details. Same with black, it would there'd be some things you couldn't see, especially trying to spray paint black on black plastic. It's like, have I got it all? And just losing the shine of the plastic doesn't count as it undercoated, because you can get like a very fine layer of the spray on it, and it might not be fully, can be patchy because of that. So it's not like solid black undercoat. It's just like, I've changed my tint. I'm not as glossy. I'm now matte. But no, that line down that my nose is looking good just now. What do you guys think? If anyone's paying attention, I think it's near enough bang on. I don't think it's off by much. I think I'd be chasing like millimeters. Oh. But I didn't even put music on. That's the other thing I haven't put on tonight so far, because I still haven't really fixed Spotify, to be honest. And I forgot to put on pretzel, so you're just listening to me ramble, and when I'm going silent, there's not a lot of noise. But you can see why I'm silent at the time, because I'm focusing on this in some parts. Got to make sure the nose is powdered properly. Yeah, purple rather than light. Some time is 9 o'clock just now, and this is I would say a good spot before sorting out the lips. Let's duck on the rest just now. Oh, it's a relic from, because I didn't sand this be honest, could it have benefited from some sanding? A little. I don't mind the layer lines being there because that just means there's a little bit of character on it. It's just there's some speckles that I didn't clean up properly that I should have probably chased before I sprayed it white when I did. That's not a speckle. That is something else. Oh, maybe I should have a black mark of some kind. Didn't notice before. So if I go for just now, come back, sort of the lips. I don't have a white because white in Citadel colours sucks. So if I do that just I'm not scared colours, but you're that colour. Nope, you're not the colour I'm thinking of. Where is my cheat colour? Because that is generally my closest to white colour. Gracier! Normally when I'm going from black to close to white for colours that need to be shiny or brightish, I do Gracier. Because if I try and go over that too much with blue, it's going to take multiple layers and maybe look bad. So if I put a bit of Gracier down, not exactly white, but at least kill off the solidness of the red to allow me to ow, as I bounced my head off the camera instead of moving the face mask. Okay. It's not solid white, but at least, as I say, it takes the solidity of the red straight out. Same with the purple. Just kind of knocks it back and gives the blue, which is this specific blue, chance. I can maybe do that when it's first coat before. Well, I actually waiting that dry, so no. Well, I just did needs to dry first. That'll just not make sense. So I'm going to vanish now for food. I'll actually go kick on pretzel. So pretzel's about, for music at least, it may not be the best music, but at least give you something to listen to. Okay. Why are you being a dick and get me to sign in again? Does not matter. And he said there is music. Now I might leave this on for the rest of the stream. I might kill it. I don't know yet. But For now, enjoy the music. I'm going to go eat. I'll be back probably 20-ish minutes, maybe 25 minutes, depending on how quickly I'm eating microwaved macaroni and cheese, which basically comes out like lava. So, yeah. See you shortly. Bump. Button. Button. See, that mask looks completely soulless sitting like that. Stare into the void because it's staring straight back at you. Bing bum bum bing bum bum bing bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Right. No more enough. I thought I was missing a paint, but because I was taking a quick photo of this before I went, put that under there, road. A little bit more than I need, but a little bit too much and too little. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. What do you think, Jack? Oh, pardon me. It's not really. It's not. Boop. So I feel like I need a probably the layer on both sides. There's some. Yeah, it's not as bad on the red side, but there's definitely sides in blue. The blue, the purple, where it's like, yeah, you might want to retouch another layer. Picking out the big large brush may not be the best idea because it's a bit too all-encompassing in that sense. The medium may be better. More the purple side than it is the red side. It's because it's more dry now, I'm seeing a bit more of the imperfections. Nice one. Because it's better if I do the purple, at least one more layer. Red I think I'm happy with. Most of it's fine. Just a wee bit up here, it's a wee bit too, might do a little red, not full there. Maybe the large brush was, because this is running thin, I'm just going to leave it too eager with the. It's bringing it a bit too thin with the large brush. Or in this case, some spots are a wee bit too thick. Hello there. White under the ankles. Won't see the results until it's fully paint dried anyway, so. That's very nice. I'd say I'm not too spot there. On the very edge, but that's a great disaster. Yellows. Okay, it's definitely a different shade. Yeah. What was button here? I completely missed. Yep. That's not really spotted as easily anyway, so that's yeah, let's compare the purple side. So it seems to be a bit thinner than the red, so. No spots of purple there. So, no effort. They're not shiny. Not shiny. That's a shiny colour, but not a bright shiny colour. That's shiny food, probably. I do actually need to quickly suss that. Just feeling some heat off my actual camera. Too much until it's dry. Panicles. Put it around a lot. Do 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 do. Big bits are going to be the slowest and most annoying part. Reach these little various areas. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, I can't see on that screen. I don't. Anybody is doing the good work there? You just here. My back head's starting to feel a little, so kind of happy I've kind of went on as long as I have, because that's been, well, 3 hours total with probably about 2.5 hours worth of actual painting, because I blabbed at the beginning, faffed about a little, getting shit organised since I didn't actually go off stream and dinner. That's probably more like at least 2 hours, to be honest. Do, 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 do. I'm kind of leaning forward a bit more than I should. Do, 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 do. Oh. So I thought there someone were to moan that this isn't warm. Harlequin's mask. Any design? Do, 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 do. Slowly getting here. I know only top of the spirals. The squiggles have really been done, but that's just just Really should have a go on at this point because I'm stage map. It's to go for in essence another 8 minutes worth of pain. I'm going to finish off the tops, but I'm not going to do the sides of these squiggles tonight. That's going to go down a brush size, which means less paint per stroke in essence. This is the medium layer. I think I've got a small layer, which I don't think I need a 0 or 00 for, or in essence fine detail brushings. But I do need to go down a scale, the size of brush again, which means time to cover the area takes longer. Technically try and do them with this and clean up the mistakes every time, but that is also probably just about as much time consuming wise. But also my back's starting to niggle at me, which means I have been leaning forward a wee bit too much. It's only starting now because I'm having to hunch up and get closer to the mask. I knew my back was going to niggle me at some point, so we'll start with this on Sunday. Touch it from there. Just mistakes from that. Right on. That'll be it for just now. No. Oh. That's looking interesting, I would say now. With the Warblock Bronze kind of looking at it on my preview over there rather than direct, kind of starts breaking it up a bit more from the solid colours. Getting them fully finished and done should be good. The line between the upper and lower lip, I don't know if I want that lined just to kind of make it more separate, but that's a final decision at the very end, to be honest. But I think it's looking good. What do you guys think? If anyone's paying attention still. break? No, it's like minutes ago. You would still be in break, PD. Well, there. Yeah, those paints won't run away because I might as well keep them close. But yeah. But I shall see you next on Friday, hopefully. There should have been. It will either be. I could say I could start late on Friday because I can run late because I've got nothing on and it's Saturday. Or maybe going into workshop before a GN in the afternoon, but that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I generally can get back home quick enough. Whoop! That little shutter. I'm going to fling these over that way within a second. Start. Right, this goes that way. Yes, I'm still physically unable to rub my eye through my glasses as I attempted to do that there. What's in there? Yes, we want to leave that. That comes up there. Laptop can actually go off. Ugh. Actually kill this. String pad off. Oh. Well, at least I can say I've painted something this year. No. Not 100% finished, but I didn't expect to get it 100% done today. So tied ups. So let's check. Yeah, it's just really used to. So you're probably already watching something else anyway. So I am just going to hit the end title thing, so there's an ending for the YouTube side of things. Because it's as I said, in a few streams I'm streaming to both currently, because I'm allowed to. But yeah, I shall hopefully see you Friday. It might not be bang on 7 o'clock, it might be a bit later, but I'm going to try and get some Enshrouded done on Friday. The thing is, the more I visit the office, the more it's not enough exercise to warrant me being able to walk to the central station from the office I work at faster. That last time I was there, and I haven't changed anything in my diet or exercise. I just managed to do it faster than I have done it. More back to how I was walking it before COVID, which is kind of odd. So my body's strange when it comes to certain shit. It kind of adapts a bit quicker to certain scenarios. Doesn't like leaning forward or back shit because I've lost a disc in my back, and that's always been a pain point for me. So, but I shall see you Friday, hopefully, if not Sunday. Have a good night.